Welcome back, everyone, to another political episode. Today, we're going to take a look at the 2022 predictions on the Senate election here. The Senate election of this year, and basically figure out my predictions this year. So, first off, we're going to go by state. Um, I'm more going to relate it to the states that possibly can't go Republican or Democrat. First, we're going to start from New Hampshire. I do think, according to some polls, New Hampshire Democrats are really pulling off the strategy in New Hampshire. However, as we do, the Senate polls for Republicans are spiking a very good margin for Republicans when it comes to the midterms in the Senate election. So, as of right now, I do think Democrats could possibly win New Hampshire. That said, the senator from New Hampshire that's getting reelected barely won her to get into the Senate. She barely won. Republicans could have won in 2016. However, it was Democrats kind of got the brunt of it in New Hampshire. However, with Biden's low approval in the state, that is such a possibility. So maybe I can put it into a toss-up. I'll put a toss-up for now. Vermont for sure is going Democrat. Connecticut, New York, for sure. Chuck Schumer is going to kind of a big fan here, and lots of fans in New York. He's probably easily going to get reelected against his opponent. Pennsylvania is a toss-up. Mehmet Oz is rising in the polls as we speak. And I will tell you, John Fetterman has screwed up a lot in his campaign. He said some stuff that kind of got him in a lot of trouble, and did a lot of stuff that got him in a lot of trouble. Besides, with the low approval for Biden in Pennsylvania is pretty low. Also, Pennsylvania has always been a swing state. Starting 2016, Trump carried the state by a few, like 1 to 2 points, or 3 points, and then Trump literally was holding this state in 2020 until it was stolen by Biden. So it really depends here. So I'm going to put Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, you're going to be a toss-up for now. Maryland, for sure. Democrats are triumphing in Maryland. Now, the Republican senator in I don't know I know the senators, but I can't blank through all of them. From North Carolina is actually doing a really good job. I think Republicans in North Carolina can actually put it off. North Carolina has not been a toss-up state. It is, although a very compatible swing state, it is definitely a toss-up. South Carolina will follow, along with Georgia. Reason, first off, Raphael Warnock. He got in literally in the Senate in January 2021. That he's serving like literally a year or two as in the Senate. And as we speak, Herschel Walker is actually doing very good, rising in the polls, gaining a lot of momentum. Of course, Warnock, some polls are saying Warnock is also doing good too. But I do think Georgia is going to end up going Republican. Reason, first off, Herschel Walker, very popular NFL player. He's like a hero from Georgia, represents Georgia in the NFL. Very popular or very well known. While Raphael Warnock, he was kind of a dark horse candidate. He just kind of popped in. Oh, this is a guy who wants to run for senator, and he won by a teensy bitsy amount of points in Georgia. So it really depends. Florida, for sure, Republicans are going to Marco Rubio is going to triumph. I believe Rubio is the one running in this election. So yes, he's going to triumph in Florida, probably win by a couple points. Alabama, also definitely going to get in. Kentucky, Ohio, I do think Republicans are going to pull it off in Ohio. Indiana, once again, Ohio likes to have their state politics legislature to be split. They like Democrats to control half and Republicans to control half. They do not like one party domination. Wisconsin, Ron Johnson is winning by multiple points. Republicans in Wisconsin are definitely doing better as usual. Illinois, I have to give that to the Democrats. As we know, Illinois is a pretty good blue state. As of right now, Democrats are in the lead in winning the Senate and carrying the Senate for 2 more years. So Louisiana, for sure, is going to go Republican. Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, South Dakota, North Dakota. Yeah, I got them mixed up. Kansas, Oklahoma, the special election in Oklahoma. And now I do think Colorado, although sources like Fox News is actually predicting a small lead for Democrats in the state of Colorado, I do think Democrats in total will end up winning in the state of Ohio pretty well. As for Idaho and Utah, Arizona, well, now Republicans have kind of taken the lead here. All they need is 2 more to claim the said Senate. Arizona is a toss-up state, and we're going to research more about that in a little bit. California, definitely a big blue state, will definitely be going to the Democrats. Nevada, a swing state, will be staying with this color. Oregon, Washington, I've heard news about Washington. Republicans are looking good in the polls when it comes to Washington Senate. But however, I come to disagree with, I do think Washington, being a blue state as natural, would definitely go Democrat. If the case is because if Washington goes Republican, that means Illinois, a state that votes probably less than a margin than Washington, would also go red. So it's hard not to underestimate things. So as of right now, I'm going to give Washington to the Democrats here. So now Alaska, Republicans are looking pretty good in the Alaska election. Once again, Republicans have 50, looking pretty good to carry the Senate. Hawaii is definitely Democrats triumph in the state of Hawaii. And yes, we have 4 more states. And these are more of a toss-up. I do think New Hampshire will go Democrat. That is my opinion for now. I have heard no content whatsoever of Republicans surging in the state of New Hampshire. So, as of right now, I am giving the state to the said Democrats. When it comes now, this is the big 3. All you need, the Republicans need, is just one state. One state, and they have it very easy. Once again, this election is very favorable to the Republicans because this is pretty easy for them. All we need is one state, and we win. And what I have to say is I'm going to go to 270 because they have live polling. And you guys, let me know in the comments. Let me know if this is true or not, because I've heard a lot of content, not only from conservatives, but from liberals also. Some more liberal political people, political analyzers, that the Republicans are doing actually pretty good in the Senate. They're most likely to take it. I believe it was the liberal, more left wing, 50. I believe it's 538 that said that Republicans can end up most likely will win the Senate than win the House. Um, so this is pretty good chances when it comes here for the Republicans. Even look at this. Florida is actually more darker. Once again, big sign along with Utah being favorable here. Hmm. So yeah, so Nevada, Georgia, uh, these are the only two states that 270 to win has not found a prediction for. These are a little too hard. I don't know which one, um, which I don't blame them. Um, Georgia definitely for sure. I believe Republicans will end up carrying Georgia more tilting margin when it comes to 270 to win. Um, let's see what Fox has to say. I wonder, Fox. So, what are the? Is this polling results right? I want to wonder what you think because Red Eagle Politics and even the moderate Let's Talk Politics has even stated that Republicans are doing really good in Pennsylvania, while 270 to win is stating that the state is going Democrat, like leading. So yes, each source has its own bias on which side they want to root for. So, and that is, and we got to come up with a decision of ultimately. Yeah, so ultimately, I am going to hold up with Pennsylvania. Um, so yeah, Arizona, and even if we win like Nevada and we lose, or like the Republicans lose Arizona and Pennsylvania, Republicans still win the Senate. Um, it's all about studying the opposition. So, And part of it is also looking at the polling results for the governor, because there are higher chances that most people who are voting for um, Fetterman in Pennsylvania will also vote Democrat for the governor as well. So I'm going to reset this little map of mine. Okay. All right. A bit of updates. Oregon has been tossed up, and I think rightfully, yes, it has to be tossed up. Pennsylvania has gotten darker. I will agree. Yes, Democrats are leading in Pennsylvania with the gubernatorial election. So probably I will put, as of now, and this will ultimately change. I'm going to put this more to a very tilt Democrat. As of right now, of what the polls are saying. Still, no sign of Arizona, although Arizona is looking good. Nevada, still no sign. So, yeah. I'm gonna give. No, not Arizona. Yeah, this is the hard part. Just figuring out which one. Nevada, I think, is looking pretty good in the polls. Uh, so I do think Republicans will win in Nevada. And Arizona. Now, this is more of my prediction. Let me know in the comments if you disagree, but this is my prediction. And yes, let me know in the comments what you think about this, and I'll see you guys in the next political episode. So long.